In 2011, OSU student Emmy Humphrey traveled to Kenya, Africa on a mission trip that would change her life. While she was there, she worked for an organization called the Maisha Project. This is where Emmy met the young girl that would soon change her and her family's life.
I just found Stacy. She actually found me because she liked my sunglasses and took them off my face and wore them for the rest of the day and just held my hand and followed me around, and just everywhere I went, she just was my little puppy dog. She was 6 years old and didn't know a lot of English, so we just kind of communicated through giggles and laughs.
Since Emmy's trip, Emmy's family has been financially supporting Stacy's education and access to food and other things Stacy needs throughout the day. The extent of the family's communication with Stacy has been through letters 3 times a year. But all of this changed several months ago when Emmy got a call from the Maisha Project. Maisha planned on sending a group of students to Oklahoma to perform in the Light the Future choir. The trip would be 2 months long, and they needed a place for Stacy to stay.
And with this opportunity, it's allowed Stacy to come into our lives. It's allowed me to love somebody. And I never thought for 2 months you could fall hopelessly in love with someone, and we have.
Stacy was able to come to Oklahoma for 2 months and stay with Emmy's family. While here, she was exposed to a variety of things that most of us take for granted.
Like in Kenya, the places are not clean like here.
The cleanliness is just one of the many things that made Stacy fall in love with Oklahoma. She's been able to visit the zoo, ride roller coasters, spend the night in a sorority house, and cheer on her new favorite team, the OSU Cowboys.
She is definitely a cowboy at heart. She went on a field trip to OU for they had like a little choir concert that they did there, and they were giving them t-shirts. And she definitely refused the shirt.
Stacy was able to attend numerous OSU football games. It was at Boone Pickens Stadium that she saw fireworks for the first time. And it was here that she fell in love with college.
I was like, when you come back here one day, because we promised her to come back for college, I said, and she told me, well, if God has a plan, I will come back. And I said, you're right. If God has a plan, you will come back.
Stacy's big smile and joy for life has been contagious to everyone she has come into contact with. She has impacted people here in the United States more than her 10-year-old self will ever understand.
I've tried to tell her over and over here this last week as it gets nearer for her to leave, is that we're not going to be sad it's over. We're going to be happy that it's happened.
Stacy has expressed how much fun she has had in the U.S. When I asked her what she wanted her U.S. family to know, she responded with,
That I will miss them.
Stacy boarded her plane on November 30th. Although she and Emmy tried hard to fight back the tears, the departure was tough for the both of them. For O State TV, I'm Natalie Price.